Be fine. Right, here's what we're dealing with. No space. Zero space to train. We've got kit. We've got old bikes. We've got weight racks. We've got somewhere weights, bars, road bikes. But what we've also just got is just house stuff. There's no room. So step one is just going to be. Is that all right? That's all right. That's all right. So step one is just going to be tidy. We're going to get as much stuff as we can either thrown away or into the house.
I got this in a tip. First one's going to throw it away. It's great.
Look what we found. You ready? The floor. There's still lots to be tidied, but we do actually have a bit of floor space. We can now properly see the weight rack. Well, the weight rack's there. It's just a homemade wooden one. And the weights, the bar, a little bit of shelving that we might keep in here. That bike's hopefully going to go on the rollers, and then that bike will go onto the trainer. Might not look like much, but this is the old weight rack that I built, oh God, 3-4 years ago. I used it in my old garage, in my old gym, and it was good for most of what I needed to do. There isn't much that I couldn't do with it, but I've now got to remember how to put it back together. I know when I took it apart, I labelled it up. But that's got to be 2 years, 2.5 years ago, nearly. We'll see. Right, the good news is that we've got the whole weight rack. We can fit it in, and we can get it far enough that way that I can walk round and I can load the weights up on this side. But when I'm looking at where I'm going to put a bike or where I'm going to deadlift, it's just not quite working. So what I might do is tidy this corner up and then see if we can put it on this wall instead. It's better. I think it's better. I've got more space on the other side. I haven't tidied that corner yet. The plugs fall in quite a good place. These ones need connecting, but I can make that work for now. Really, I'm at a point where I've got to try and put some stuff together to see if it actually works. If there's stuff still to be got rid of and stuff to be moved back into the house, I do that again now. So I've just got my training stuff. I can really see where I'm at. It's not bad. Okay. Good progress. We've got as much floor space as we're realistically going to get. Potential setup for black bike in the corner. Rollers can either go in the middle, but they can be moved around pretty easy, so they don't need a set space yet. We're just deciding. This flooring is from the gym where we work. And it's really comfy, but it won't last that long. Like, it's going to get dented. If I put it down here, then it's going to get dented with the weights. But it was all just going to go in the skip, and it would be really nice not to be dusty all the time in here. So I'm thinking, as a short-term solution, that could work really well. Just stick it all over the floor, interlock it where we can, and just have it short-term. So as well as this really thick, comfortable gymnastics floor, I've also got, where is it? That black stuff is, I think it's 8 or 10 mil thick actual weights room flooring. So it's what we've got in the weights room at the gym. Let's try a YouTube thing. Here. Probably didn't work. So I'm going to cut that down to little squares, and that's going to go either side where I know I deadlift. Then all of this middle bit will be probably wood floor, certainly some of it, so that I've got a nice stable platform for when I'm actually squatting, but then I'm comfortable everywhere else. Plan. We've had a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but we've got a plan. Getting there. I'd like it to be one big piece of wood, but I ain't got one big piece of wood, so that can be a future addition. I treat myself. Right, it's a bit rough guessing, but I think those two mats are going to sit down there quite nicely. Some combination of those mats is going to go well, and that's roughly, we'll just level, that's basically where it's going to go. So I can drill the back pieces of the weights rack into the wall, so I'll fix the weights rack then. Height wise, it's been lifted up onto the plywood, so this will be my lifting platform. Like I say, it's hodgepodge at the minute, but at some point I can treat myself to just a big 8x4 sheet and cut it down to exactly the size I'm after. Yeah, so weight rack on the wall, pad it out with some matting. We're nearly there. So that is the weight rack up. We've got thick plywood down, a little bit matting at the edge because we didn't quite have enough to go all the way to the wall. Screwed into the wall, spaced, screwed into the wall at the top, and then I've screwed it down into the plywood as well, just to give it a little bit more stability. We are done. Bit messy. All the bits left to hoover. We've got turbo bike, weights rack, deadlift station.
Yeah, I just wanna be great.